on St. Patrick's Day. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Harper is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. DeRozan out there with Griffin. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And it's strong.
Oh, whoa!
That's just unfair.
He almost got too much air on that one.
Yeah, the man can fly. What a show.
Man, I wish I could do that just one time.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. 4 on the clock. Here's Castle. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion.
And these guys are bringing back memories of that monumental season the 71-72 Lakers had at just over 12 points. These guys are nipping at their heels.
And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front-runner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
Spurs working the ball around now. And the basket by Castle.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Right wing. And it's Vassell in the corner. Misses the three. Kings have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
The kick out to Harper. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the Kings. Keegan Murray comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Ellison for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Griffin. Oh, look at that. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And Wembanyama outside. Here's Castle. No good on the triple. The Kings leading. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Griffin. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Griffin's got 12 in the game. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Very accurate shot from Keon Ellis. You can tell he's putting up plenty of those in practice.
It's Vassell with the drive.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And Griffin slams it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Spurs trail by 4. Outside Harper. And it's Vassell in the corner. Wembanyama, a screen on Griffin. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Sabonis. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Kings lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Saric. Griffin's checked in for Keegan Murray. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Keon Ellis. 1:11 left in the first half. Spins. For 3, Vassell, and Griffin sends it down. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. .105 left in the first half. Griffin against Vassell.
And after that hot start from outside, they've cooled off a bit here in the second quarter.
Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. DeRozan out there with Sabonis. And it's Griffin in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? 29 seconds left here in the second. Castle with the bounce pass. Harper dishes to Johnson. No good on the 3. Griffin looking it over. The shot from the low post is good. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate.
Oh my goodness! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Spurs up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Sacramento Kings.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. In the East, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible. I'll tell you, he has been an elite scorer and passer who can single-handedly dictate the pace of the game, Shaq.
And when it comes to this award,
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Hall.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, Levine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 in the 5. Castle is out there with Harper, and it's Vassell in at the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That ties the game. Griffin's got 26.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Outside Harper. Vassell outside. Schroeder against Castle. With the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Castle so good up and down the lane.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year.
Oh, my goodness. That is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Harper. And it's off from three-point range. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama against Sabonis. Harper, no good.
And they haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Listen, 4 of their first 5 attempts.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here's Vassell from the arc. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And the Kings making a change here. Ellis has checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Barnes has checked in. Vassell outside. In the corner, Castle with it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Took him no time at all on that one. And now a 4-point Kings lead.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to to score from mid-range.
For three, Vassell. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot's good from Griffin.
Well, you love how selfless Sabonis is. The team's success always comes first for him.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
And the first one at the line is good. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. Griffin hits them both. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. A look at Griffin all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this year.
And finished off by Griffin.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Vassell wide open. And that time also a missed shot.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Count that one.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Harper the pass to Cornett. Harper with a screen on Sabonis. The kick out to Harper. This one for three. Cans it from downtown. Harper's got his third bucket of the night.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Here's Griffin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Castle over Ellis. That shot misses. And so it's Sacramento in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got DeRozan. Ellis is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Griffin, and it's Murray in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. McLaughlin, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Murray, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Nobody near Barnes. Drains the three-pointer.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Griffin. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Griffin's got 16 here in the second half. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2-point.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Ellis, that's good.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Water. Here's the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Murray. And Levine subbed in for Keon Ellis. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside, Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. The long shot, no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Good!
Levine getting quick with it that time. Changing it up.
Wembanyama against Sabonis. Outside, Vassell. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Yet another bucket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games.
Again, what an avalanche.
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that we all thought was unattainable, but here we are. Wembanyama fires. Off target from outside.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. Look.
And another one.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Sacramento.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Pass to Castle. 3. Good.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
DeRozan. Outside Griffin. Zach Levine. And he does not hit. And here are the Spurs. 17-point game. Vassell. And hit the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one drops for him.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
He threw good, Wembanyama. So he gets them both. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for...
Impressions after playing against Dylan Harper?
Bro, it's tough. Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's going to be a great player someday. But he ain't no MP, you know? I'm talking maximum potential, baby.
Your game